House. Get out of my house right now. Right now. I don't care what you're gonna say.
Wow.
Should we record?
Let's record. Okay, that was crazy what you just told me. That story was like, wow.
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 Yeah.
Anyway. Hi.
Hi.
You know how they say,
How did they say?
well, you know how they say, step on a crack, break your mom's back?
But I have an interesting Carter argument.
Hmm?
I think that the things we talk about are
Mhm.
so mother
Yeah.
that we are skipping those cracks.
Wow.
Is that a good counter argument?
You should be a lawyer.
I should be a lawyer. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Me
Because I
too.
played lawyer video games, and I was like,
Wow. Our dog just like busted into the room.
killers, they just confess when you catch them in a corner.
Uh-huh.
Turns out life is not that way.
Life is not that way.
I
And
also want,
also, okay, I have like the only thing I have, it's like a moral quandary of mine. It's like, you have to defend people.
and what if you don't?
And if
What
it's
if it's O.J. Simpson?
that's the thing. Like, you have to defend a
O.J. Simpson.
murderous pedophile cannibal.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to be like, but listen, let's get the tea straight.
Yeah, you have to like talk to your client in a way that like the best way for me to defend you is if I know the full truth.
Yeah, I know. I gotta know the full truth, nothing but
Yeah.
the truth. Everything but the truth is not accepted here.
No.
My thing is, I'd have to swear on a Bible, and I'd be like, I'm not about that shit.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing that courts still do. It's like you're under oath, and it's like I don't give a shit about
I'm
this.
not religious, babes.
Do I? And it's like, oh, for some people, it's like the Quran or Torah. For me, what are you gonna put like fucking the sex book by Madonna? Like, do you swear?
Do you believe in courts telling truth? That's our for you to do it. They'd be like, "Do you believe in courts telling truth, telling truth, telling truth, telling truth? I can feel something," and then you have to be like, "I can feel something inside me say,
Absolutely.
don't say the truth, no."
No, absolutely. And I did want to be a lawyer too. I wanted to defend like no, actually I wanted to be a lawyer because I wanted to like argue with people. And then after that I was like I want to be a psychologist because I read this book by Nora Roberts herself.
Nora Roberts.
And I will talk about that woman.
You read a romantic sex novel.
I did.
And you were like,
And like if anybody is not from these parts that is listening, Nora Roberts. No, I'll save her. She is my mother of the week. I'll save her for
I
the end
think
of the
she's a
episode.
universal person, but
Okay, but okay. So I wanted to be a psychologist because she was. It's literally like a. Now that I've seen it, it's like a rip off of Harley Quinn and the Joker.
okay.
It's a thing of like he's a serial killer, and then she is interviewing him, and she's like healing him, and then he gets this obsession with her, and then he escapes, and then he tracks her down, and then eventually they develop a sexual relationship.
But he wants her.
He wants her. She
Can you
wants
read my comic book Harleen? It's like the serious origin story of Harley Quinn.
Mhm.
You would love it.
Okay.
The portrayal of Joker and Harley Quinn in that show, in that
Mhm.
comic book, is really good, and it's written by a Croat called Stepan Shake.
Oh yeah, I know that. Love.
Yeah, really
Love
love that book. Anyways, as a kid, I wanted 1,000 fucking jobs, but you know what my main one was? I
What?
wanted to be a mime.
Oh,
that was
that's how you coded.
and that was like my. Everybody was like, John, what do you want to be when
Yeah.
kids are like,
Policeman, fireman.
Yeah.
and I was like, mime. And whenever I saw a mime,
And then you realize you can't talk as a mime, and that dream went out the window.
It didn't. It didn't. But all my family was like, you do know that you can't talk as a mime, and I'm like, yeah, that's how I get paid.
It's just
That's a job.
Yeah. That's the hard part of
That's
it.
the hard part.
Yeah.
And I would always see a mime, and I'd be like, I want to be you when I grow up, and the
Aw.
mime would go.
Where did you see mimes?
And like when we were in fucking Croatia and shit like that. When we went out of buttfuck nowhere, Nevada.
Yes.
But I was gonna say, my uncle did the best because he would be like, "Do you still want to be a mime?" And I'd say yes, and he'd put up a finger holding nothing, and he'd go, "Do you see this?" And I go, "Yes." And then he'd like thread a needle and shit like that, and then he'd be like, "Continue," and then I'd take it in.
That's so nice.
I know.
God,
He doesn't have a leg.
family is beautiful.
I know. So I wanted to be a mime, and then I heard how much dentists make, and I'm like, just ripping out teeth.
Hello.
So easy.
So
I
easy.
want to be a
I'll be
dentist.
there. I've ripped off 4 of mine already. How hard can it be?
Absolutely. How hard can it be? Um, there's then I wanted to be a lawyer because of the video game. I mean, the realistic dream the whole time was like I want to
Mhm.
be a professor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm building to right now.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a German professor.
Mhm.
But now, why the fuck would somebody from buttfuck nowhere, Nevada, teach German to German people?
Yeah, I know.
So I'm learning English.
Or maybe to be woke. They'd be like, we're gonna have this new professor, and he's not from here, but he's gonna teach you how to speak German.
And I'm
And
gonna
every-
be Michelle Pfeiffer in a school of black children. Being
Yes,
like, I believe in you.
I believe in you.
How do I reach these kids? There's a South Park episode where Cartman believes in them. Where
Okay.
Cartman believes in them, and he's just teaching those kids to cheat.
Love.
So he is a professor in a black school,
yeah.
and he just always goes like, "How do I reach
How
these
do you
kids?" And he just teaches them to cheat.
Well, hey,
Hey,
hey.
so I always wanted to be a professor, and
Yeah.
then I always used to say I wanted to be an architect, but what I meant was archaeologist
Okay.
because Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
What else did I want to be? I wanted to be a lot of shit.
I want to be an actress.
I mean, that was an ongoing.
You know,
That
but I
was-
feel like everyone, it's either an actress or a singer. And then I mean, when I was very
And
young,
I wanted to be a musical like, on stage singer actor.
yes. No, but at a very young age, I realized I cannot sing for shit
Me
or for
neither.
giggles. To be honest,
I can sing for giggles.
Some
Some giggles.
Yeah. So I
No,
was
I
like,
think
okay,
we
that
can-
dream is out the window. But what's the next best thing?
No,
Ooh,
You
acting.
gotta learn how to sing because singing.
I know.
There's a lot of practice and shit.
But then
like
you have 3-year-olds doing it. Like
then they
sometimes
go-
it's just talent.
that. Then they go through puberty, honey.
Fair. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just have pure talent, and sometimes you're just tone deaf, like I am, and I'm not embarrassed about it.
I know the tone, but I do not have a good voice
Uh.
for that. I can do like a good like. Do you believe in love? It's a little bit funny. This feeling inside. But no, I would do like a good, because I could do good musicals where it's like more emotion than the actual singing of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like in Chicago,
Okay.
a lot of it is like they don't have like it's more like oh that jazz, oh yes,
I love Mama Morton.
Mama Morton. She's very like when you're good
Good
to
to
mama. It's
mama.
more
Yeah,
about
it's that.
acting
I
than
love that.
singing.
I love that vibe.
Mama's good
To you.
Of course, you gotta sing a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's more about oh.
We're just doing this for the podcast. Oh.
Oh. So, how's your week been, babes? What's up? I haven't seen you this week at all.
I worked on Sunday.
Because we saw each other.
We saw each other a lot. I worked Sunday, so my whole week has been like a year
Okay.
because I didn't have 2 days off. I had 1 day off, and then having 1 day off is like not having a day off.
How many days off did I have?
He had 40 hours of overtime, and did not shut up about it. Meanwhile, I'm like at
Your
work
boyfriend didn't shut up about it.
with that too.
But I was fine with having. I always do overtime, like at least 2 hours of overtime per week.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we had like just days where I was just like, I'm gonna work. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So, and then my supervisor told me like, hey, bitch, like either cash these out because the higher ups are being like, why the fuck does he
Yeah,
have
yeah.
so much time? So I was just like, I could take this week off. Big mistake because I hate not working.
Okay.
I cleaned our kitchen
Mhm.
fully, like
Yeah.
rearranged everything.
Yeah.
And then the second day, I didn't know what the fuck to do, so I just crashed at Amra's place and then came home and stared at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Hey, relax. It's
That's my
fun.
thing with that too. It's like, sure, we all hate our jobs, but even if my financial situation was completely set, it's like, what would you do?
What would you absolutely do with your life?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But is it because we're so
We're
stuck in the cycle?
We're poster child of no, it's not just stuck in the cycle, babes. I'm gonna tell you, and
Tell me.
I'm not judging anybody here. I'm not judging,
Mm.
but because I'm a victim of this too.
Okay.
We don't have hobbies anymore.
That's the thing.
We don't.
But
we
that's
don't,
the cycle I'm talking about. Like you start working and then you just
but
completely
when you have free
disassociate
time.
yourself.
But when you have free time, do you pick up a hobby? Do you pick up? Do you want to read a book? Do you pick up a book?
Read a book.
Do you
Um,
learn how to knit?
It's so funny because when I had like my little mini breakdown at some point, and I was so like, and I have no hobbies, and I don't know who I am anymore. And then you just look me, read a book.
No,
That
but
was
I'm the
it.
same because like it's a hard time to pick up a book. I
Yeah,
know, but it's so different from watching a movie. It's so like
I
I'm
know it's a
actually
different
doing
experience.
everything. I'm actually because I love video games, but it's a hobby that overpassed being a hobby at this point.
Yeah.
But I play good video games.
Okay.
I play art, but it's still if you watch just shows 24/7,
Yeah.
it's gonna feel the same after a while. So
I know you're right. You're completely right. I just feel like if I had,
because if we're off work and we're just scrolling through TikTok, Mama, what are we doing?
yeah. But also I don't know if it's just all that. I think I had even when I just finished high school, I didn't have a job for like what 6 months or so or less. I bet it was around like 3 months maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He's waving his head no. I have no idea. But it's in that six. Okay, it was 6 months. Whatever. Um, but I was so I he knows I've never been more lost because I had because it was such a like I couldn't figure out if I wanted to work, what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and then I was so like I feel so useless. I feel like what's the word? Like when you're useless. Useless.
Mama, listen.
Useless.
If you're lost, you can look
You will find me.
time after time. No, the thing is, if you're, so we're talking about, because we don't make money, we don't have a job, and then we
Yeah.
gotta find a job. So that's different. But
Mhm.
if we were in a financially stable place where we don't have to work,
Yeah.
it would be much more interesting because you're like, oh, I don't have to go looking for a job. So I
Mhm.
can take up knitting, I can take up
Yeah.
hiking, I can do all these things.
Yeah.
But
No, I
even
really.
in those periods, you can just find that one thing.
Yeah.
Like listening to One Direction's one thing on repeat. That's a
That's a
hobby.
hobby. Very productive. I felt really not productive. That's
Oh,
the word I was looking for.
okay.
Yay. But what was I gonna say before this? I really wanna like start being one of those people that like gets up at 6, does yoga, and then I
Yeah,
want
yeah, 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 yeah.
and like
But you have
puts.
a dog.
True, I haven't. Well, I mean, okay, let's not do yoga. Let's like go running with a dog, or like go for a huge, or I don't know. I
Ride a
wanna
bike.
ride a bike, or and I told you this, and I think this is such the epitome of it. I want to wear sunscreen at night.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I want to be one of those people that
I don't
has
like
their life to that point,
I don't like
like
cream. I
together.
don't like cream. I don't like any creams. I just put it on my tattoos when it's summer.
I know, but your
And
face,
then my tattoos are gonna be like not
perfect.
wrinkled at
Yeah,
all, and then
and
the
the
rest
whole
of
body is just like.
wrinkle town.
But I did start doing it though. I like for the past 4 days,
No,
I
I'm gonna
started like.
apply it when it's summer, but I think that aging is a beautiful process that we all go through, and
It
it's
is,
okay.
but I just feel like it's healthier. You know, that's what I'm saying. I want to start a healthy life. I want to start
Healthier life.
like not drink as much, or if I
Vegetables?
do, just to be like, okay,
Vegetables?
let's not do like let's not overdo it now.
Selma vegetables.
Like vitamins, I want
Selma
to
vegetables.
I want to do vitamins.
Selma vegetables.
Okay, leave me alone. I'll do carrots. I can do carrots.
I love carrots and potatoes.
Potatoes always.
Hey.
Um,
Um. No, I like the way my life is right now. Your big problem is that
I'm all or nothing kind of girl, and I'm like I
no, no,
need
no.
to
I'm
be
not.
like a 5 a.m. or a 10 p.m. kind
Yeah,
of person,
I
not 10
was,
a.m.
I
Sorry.
wasn't gonna be like this is a mistake you do.
Mm.
Your problem is that you work from 12 to 10,
Yeah,
and I wake up at 8
yeah,
usually. Like that's my job. Like
yeah.
from 8 to.
And then you
So
have like if you're
I
done
have the
by
rest of the
7,
day.
and then it's like you have time. I don't know. It's a shitty like shift to have, and then on top of that, I'm like the only time I have for myself is at night, and then I like don't fall asleep until 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And it's
Because
just
you don't have that thing of like I gotta fall asleep because
yeah.
I'm waking up in the morning.
I don't know. But I feel like if I got into like I can switch that out and have my time at 6
I know.
a.m. You
I'm
know?
just saying like it's easier for me because my shifts are early,
Yeah.
and then I have more of the
Maybe
day.
if I get like a home office job, but then I would never leave. I know myself. I would never leave the house.
You know yourself. You would never leave the house.
I don't think I would. I mean, walk the dog, sure. Like other than that,
I would.
I never go out. Oh my god, my biggest thing this whole year was the fact that I went out once. I came home by 11:30, but I went out,
Hey, it's
bitch.
just March.
But 3 months, almost
3
4.
months.
Green Mile.
But No, I get what you mean because I'm the same. I say this and I'm like, I know,
Yeah.
because I'm doing the same thing of like, I get stuck in the cycle of just scrolling the phone sometimes, and I got to the
Awful.
point like these are my times where I can scroll the phone
Okay.
at work.
At work. No, fair. Like you're not missing out on anything. I mean, for me, like I'm not missing out on shit when I get home because I know that I've spent the like at least 4 hours on a like a hard working day. I spent
Okay.
4 hours on my phone.
I can't scroll in my work. I can put something in the distance in the
Okay.
background to watch like a movie or shit like that so I can focus on my work
Yeah.
and then be like
Yeah.
movie, focus. But this is like scrolling takes me far away from it.
Yeah.
So on my breaks,
Mhm.
I scroll a bit because we as a generation need our scrolling.
Yeah, which is so sad.
I know.
Read a book. Touch
Read a
grass.
touch grass.
Touch
But
grass, bit.
no, but then it's good because I go to walk him. I recently got into podcasts again. Hi, what are we doing right now?
Hi,
Podcasting.
podcasting.
So I recently got into podcasts again, and it's like when you find a hobby either that you stopped a long while ago or that you wanted to do for a while,
Yeah.
it's like washing your face.
I know.
It's like waking up from a really long nap.
I miss that feeling.
I know, and you really got to force
Yeah, I
yourself.
know.
Like I know that it's hard for us, and like some people would just be like, "Oh, that's what the fuck is wrong
Yeah.
with you?" No,
Just
like
touch grass, bro.
just touch grass. No, it's we have a problem with like being too focused on screens and shit like that, and
Yeah.
then it's so hard to be like, I'm gonna read a book and be ignored because I'm a person. I need to be available and reached 24/7.
Okay,
You
I'm
know,
not.
you send me a message,
Yeah, he's
I'm on
always
it,
there. Sometimes I'll get the message, just not respond.
and
And
I
it's fine.
respect that.
I'm always on my phone. It's like I'm actively ignoring it. If I didn't respond, I'm actively ignoring it.
And I respect that. But I'm a person who like if I read a book, I need like 10 minutes of reading to stop being like, did somebody text me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did somebody? Am I ignoring somebody right now? Is it
Yeah.
because I'm very people based?
Yeah.
Mama, I need my friends,
I
and I
need
need
my
to help my
people.
friends,
People.
and I need to, and it's funny because then people text me and I respond with like, okay.
You're
I
like,
just need to.
ha!
I just need to respond,
Yeah.
whether it be a like, an okay, or a
Hmm.
K. It's
Or just like, doo-doo,
yeah,
double click.
LY2. But my week was okay because yesterday we went to the weekend house to walk the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Your boyfriend has a weekend house.
Mm-hmm.
Your boyfriend is definitely not sitting right next to you.
No, no, he's just
Definitely not a special guest that we're gonna have on this week's
no. What
episode.
do you mean?
But we went to and had like a big circle with the dog, and he ran and he had fun, and that was great. And we had like a
Yeah,
little boys' day, and it was fun.
that's nice.
And but then we got home and we had a little game night
Oh, that
yesterday.
was fun. That was a lot of fun. I love it. And the thing I love about the two of them is that like whenever like
We have like
yeah,
we have
there's
a couple friend.
yeah, and it's
The
like
three of
the
us
three
have
of
a
us have
couple friend.
yes.
It's a double
Um,
date.
but I love because it's such a perfect energy.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would have that much fun with anyone else. And it's not like we're close,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know. But it's like I love it when just doing that with them because it's so much fun and everyone knows like what we're doing and
And
it's
everyone
never
knows
like
what we can joke about.
yeah, and
No
it's
boundaries are
never like
crossed.
somebody just being like, I don't get it.
I don't get it. You got like, why
This
are we
is so
doing this?
stupid.
This is so stupid.
You know, and it's great. I love those nights. They're my
Yeah,
favorite.
and we laughed a lot.
Just a lit.
Excellent. And we laughed a lot.
Yes.
We had so much fun, and then we fell asleep at 3, and then we could
Yeah.
barely sleep.
Mm.
And
It was
yeah,
great.
it was
It
really
was a
fun.
great time. What else did happen this week?
I rearranged your kitchen.
You said that already.
I
We went
know.
over it. We went over it. I this is so sad to me. Every time we sit down and I'm like, and I'm like, what did we do this week? What's my life like? Let's recap.
You
And
know,
then I'm like,
you know
I
what?
have nothing to
You
say.
know what's my important thing of this week
What?
that I did? Decided which expensive Lego set I'm gonna buy.
It's
Because I was originally like me and your boyfriend. Hi,
hard.
we're gonna go. We were gonna go half and half. To we're gonna go half and half to buy me a Lego Batwing.
Uh-huh.
Turns out it's sold out. No shit, it's a Lego set from 2020. You
Yeah.
know, I needed some time to get
It's
it.
been a minute.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get the Lego Indiana Jones, like the opening cutscene diorama set, and it was a long time deciding of that. And then next month I'm gonna buy myself the Lego Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Okay. That's
That's really important in my
that's
life right
all
now.
that.
That's
But you
so
know, at least you have that. For me, it's like
I'm gonna
what?
go on a date tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's
Like a
fun.
proper date, not
But
like a
like a
hookup.
proper date. It's not gonna be a hookup. It's
Yeah.
not like we talked about sex, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like a sexy talk. It was more like, oh no,
Yeah, like
what are you
ooh,
comfortable with? What are you?
yeah. Oh
What's
my
your?
god, look at you being an adult.
I'm adulting.
I'm adulting in an adult
Well, one of us has to
relationship.
be. One of us has to be in an adult
Yeah.
relationship. Ha ha
Mm.
ha! I'm kidding. He's 20, but I'm 22. Just
23
gonna be 23 this
soon.
year.
Oh my god.
What are we gonna do for your 23rd birthday?
I don't know. Kill me. Mm.
Yeah, it's you're for you 23 is that stage in Midsummer. We're gonna push you off the
Yes, exactly.
die at this point.
Yes, just do it. Just do it. Run me with the car.
And then if you don't die, the rest of us are gonna be on the floor like, ah,
Yeah,
like how
fucking
dare you?
horrendous. I don't
You
know. I
you
wanted
have
to
this
say,
thing about aging,
I have this. I have this thing about the number.
the number.
It's like I'm 23, and I'm like, that's like when I was like younger. For me, 23 was like, oh, that's like an adult person.
Are you an adult person?
Am I though?
Oh, bitch, yesterday we had a little party. We
Mhm.
barely drank.
I know.
We had finger food that was fucking made
Chicken.
meat and like
What was it made in?
in an air fryer.
We can cook anything in this air fryer. For real, for
And
real.
that's the height of our generation's adulthood. Having
You're
an
right.
air
It's
fryer.
not. It's no longer having kids. It's like
Having an
air fryer and a job.
air fryer and a
That's
job.
all you need to
Maybe
qualify.
a pet. That's
Maybe.
like you really
You have your shit
yeah,
together.
you went out of your
Yeah,
way.
we're like good.
Yeah,
You know.
we're good. We have the good sis. But um no, it's I don't have that thing about age that you do. I'm Cher.
Yeah.
You know, Cher. They asked Cher like,
I'm Madonna.
how are
I'm
you?
like I'm gonna tuck and I'm gonna squeeze.
Well, Cher
and
also
I'm gonna-
probably talks.
I
and
know,
shit,
but
like,
Cher is so like you
I
don't
don't
see
care
it.
about getting older.
Yeah, and Madonna is like, nah, I'm 20. What do you mean? That's me.
Hello, I'm your host Cher, and this is your host Madonna.
Hello.
No, but they ask her like, how do you feel about aging? And she's like, I don't have that thing my mom has about aging. Hello.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's weird because your boyfriend has to sit on my usual spot, so we're a lot closer to each other. It feels like it's the
Mhm.
Drew Barrymore show up in here.
Yeah. We're very like holding and I'm caressing you.
Yeah. We're basically in each other right now.
I know.
We gotta stop when we get the camera. You know?
Yeah.
This
This is
would
too
not
much.
be allowed on YouTube.
No. Well, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Subscribe.
It's
I
just
don't
the
have
two
it.
of us sitting naked, looking at each other.
Yeah, like
But
very
like not,
intensely.
not trying to be like straight back.
No. Just like
Flabs everywhere.
It's just like
just
which honestly,
hump on shoulder.
what's exactly?
Hunchback of Notre Dame, just looking right
Yes.
at you.
But I think a lot of people will be into that because everyone
'Cause
is
it's
trying
real.
to. Yes,
Because it's real.
everyone's arching. Don't arch. Hunch.
No, I'm like okay.
Get that on a t-shirt.
let's do have straight backs. I'm not gonna put on a shirt.
Yeah,
Look at my stretch.
my stretch marks.
Look at my stretch.
with
marks.
the-
Oh my god! Look at my stretch marks. Why did you? What you were gonna reserve a tattoo by Vanya and you still didn't?
I didn't. I don't know. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, there was that
I'm not-
discount for the 8th
I
of
know.
March and you didn't do it. Bitch.
It's whatever. But I mean, it's a small tattoo either way. It's not gonna be like a big
It's gonna
thing.
be like,
But I'm not in a hurry to get it.
To, Reese?
What did I get? What? Oh, melatonin. Okay, everybody, listen. I used to have. No. There was like a week where I had like issues with insomnia.
Oh god.
Like I think I talked about it.
We talked about it last time because then I mentioned Disturbia,
Yes,
and then you mentioned Yelna Carlona.
love. But I couldn't fall asleep for anything. And then my friend from work got me like a packet of melatonin. Hi, Mel. And so I got that, and I instantly took 2, and it knocked me out. And you know what's like, so great about it? My favorite part, like yeah, it helps me sleep and all, like it does its job. My favorite part of it is I get these funky ass dreams,
You got those funky ass dreams.
and it's not scary. It's not.
Do you
It's
remember
so
any of
weird.
them? Can you tell me about any of them?
Um,
Shoot. That's a hobby. Dream journaling.
You're so right, because now I'm thinking, and I think I told you about one of them.
And I'll tell you mine
I
later.
forgot. What was it? But it was so funny.
I'll tell you mine first.
Okay,
I
yeah.
remember. I dreamt that I was protecting the president of Croatia.
Oh yeah, you told me
I
that.
dreamt, and it was
Hilarious.
like I'm in the Secret Service, and I'm
Mhm.
from buttfuck nowhere, Nevada.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
Croatian,
Crazy.
so I'm protecting like him in the Secret Service, and
Uh-huh.
then I'm walking home, and I think he died in the dream, but he was like, "It's okay," and I was like, "Why?"
What?
And then I was carriaging back home with my mother, my
Uh-huh.
sister,
Uh-huh.
who was Lisa Simpson,
Duh.
and she was like, "Didn't you get it? His wife is actually the." She's like, "He's an undercover president.
Oh.
If he dies, she's still safe. The president is still
Oh.
safe." It's very first Star Wars movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get
Okay.
it, but people will.
Okay.
And then I
All
was
of the
like,
7 people.
and then I'll walk home, and I saw my friend Amar, who we had some ups and hills and valleys.
Huh?
I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I jumped to hug him, and he was like, "Oh, no, no." I'm like embarrassed to see me, and I was like, "When did you get home?" And he was like, "No, I'm going back tomorrow." And I was like, "Can we hang?" And he was like, "No." And then I woke up like, "Fuck you!"
Fuck you, man.
It was a fun dream.
I still don't remember mine, to be
You still
completely
don't
frank
remember?
with you.
Do
Because
you have any dream that you remember?
I've told you about this before, but I really want to like have it documented. When I was a kid, and I weirdly wanted back because it felt so like, oh,
You had a
okay.
seal tell you you're gonna die when you're 52.
So, so you know how my mom, when I was 10,
Oh,
made me,
Candyman. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
made me watch Candyman, the horror movie. And I mean, now it's not that
Not
scary,
not
but when I
a
was
horror movie. She made you watch many horror.
many horror movies, but that was the first one of many. And
How
so,
dare you say that Candyman now is not scary?
is it scary?
It's one of my horror movies. Like
Okay.
on basically on top five.
Okay, but for a kid, I was so like, oh my. And also my mom made it 10 times worse because okay, so we had a little sleepover on the couch. She pulled out the couch, whatever. We're laying down, we're watching it, and then she just like she's telling me the plot of the movie is like you stand in front of a mirror and you say like Candyman, Candyman, 3 times, and then he appears
It's
behind
those
you.
concept, mama.
Yeah, and she was, and as she's telling me
Tosta
this,
neck of the shower.
so okay, imagine you're 9, and I'm
Okay.
my mom. Just fuck up my hair, but so,
I'm gonna spray her with the energy drinks that we're drinking.
yeah, so imagine this, like, so she's telling me, like, and you stand in front of a mirror and you go, Candyman, Candyman. And then she just goes, I shit myself. Anyway, from that point on, for the next at least 2 to 3 years, I'm not kidding you, I would continuously have, well, I mean, for the first month, I pissed the bed every night because I
Our
was one of
dog
those,
just did a very dramatic like, why did you do that?
yeah,
I'm sleeping.
oh, little baby. But for the first like month and a half or two, I don't know, I was pissing the bed every night because I couldn't. Like I didn't dare to go near a
That's a
mirror.
sign of not a good child.
No. What?
When
No.
they interview serial killers, they usually piss their bed.
Okay. I don't kill animals.
I know, but
I know.
I'm saying like it's a
So,
sign of trauma.
but
Deep
it's
trauma.
well, yeah. But it was the thing of like I couldn't go near a mirror, and a bathroom has a mirror, so I was like, I'm not. I'm just gonna
Oh,
piss the bed, and that's it.
yeah, yeah.
So
Also,
anyway,
teeth brushing never happened.
never happened, not in this household. So okay, that passed. But what always would happen? Let's say I had a fight with someone at school, or like I had a fight with my mom, or like people. It doesn't matter. Like a neighbor. Like I would have a fight with this person, and then I would fall asleep, and in the dream, I would have. So we're at a wedding or a
Yeah.
funeral or something where a lot of people gather.
Are you
and-
at 4 weddings and then a funeral?
yes, and then I would like go to the bathroom. Huh? Huh?
No.
Huh?
Huh?
I would get up to go to the bathroom, and then it was always like the bathroom is in front of me, and right on the right side is like another door. And that person who betrayed me or who I had a fight with would stand in front of that other door and just lead me into the kitchen. And in the kitchen was none other than Candyman himself.
He's so hot.
And we would fight it out. Like, I'm fighting this man for life. But you know what the funniest part is? Every time, like, let's say in dream number 1, we got into it and I poked his eye out.
Okay.
In the next dream, he's gonna show up with a patch.
The patch, no eye.
And then and it was such a like, continuous thing for 3 years, and I wish it came back because it was so fun.
I know. I know.
It's so fun to like eventually like I would fall asleep and I'd dream of a wedding. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna meet him again.
Okay.
Like I knew, what was about to happen.
When I watched How to Train Your Dragon, I dreamt for a week that I had a dragon. And
Okay.
every morning I would wake up like, no,
Oh,
where's my dragon?
Dragon.
So,
Love that movie.
that's the girl. Tell me about it. But I had very fun dreams as a kid. I used to one time I told my sister, "Let's go to bed,"
Mhm.
because me and my sister shared a bunk bed. So
Yeah.
I would always tell her, "Let's go to bed." And then one day I stood up from my bed, sleepwalking, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Naja, let's go to bed." And she was like,
Hilarious.
"What the fuck?" And I was just like, "Okay."
Okay.
And then I went back to sleep. Well, in my family, we have a lot of sleep talkers. So a lot of like
Mhm.
when we move, a lot of things. My sister said that she poked a bird once, and she's a vegetarian, so must have been,
The bird.
must have been a nightmare. Um, I mean,
Oh,
come on.
that's hilarious.
I know. One time when she got a phone, she in her dream was like, "Yeah, I removed the plastic film from the phone. I think you're supposed to."
Love.
So
Just a lad.
that's a land. It was a lot of weird dream situations. I one time,
Did you ever have a dream that like
lucid dreams.
no,
I had a lot
but
of
like
lucid dreams.
you okay, let me give you an example. One time I had a dream where I was like okay, so I was with these people who were trafficking women.
Okay, so
And I
Andrew
was
Tate.
so I was Andrew but I was there
Wait, you
undercover.
were Andrew Tate?
No. I was undercover being like I'm going to help these women type shit.
You're the reporter going to the Playboy house.
Exactly. And so I was there and I'm like being buddies with these men who are trafficking women, being
Yeah,
like,
hey,
haha,
Andrew
but
Tate.
yeah, exactly. Like, hey Andy, what's up?
Yeah.
And those women, I know. Anyway,
Who gives a
so
shit?
dumb and stupid. And so, but they had like they had women in one truck and they had the children of those women in the other truck.
Jesus H. Christ.
I know, it was crazy. So I went to the children and one of the children like threw me a note and I took the note and somehow I knew exactly whose child that was from the other truck.
Okay, okay.
And I went to give the note to the mother and she opened it and the writing on it was so that's the scariest part for me because it was so like childlike.
Ah.
And that was so scary. Like that's the moment where in the dream where I was like, oh fuck,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
hard.
this is real.
This is real life. So I like open it and I see it's so like scribbled down and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like written in blood and shit.
Scared. Written in blood.
Blood. As I'm giving it to the mother, like Andrew Tate looks at
This was probably way before Andrew Tate.
way before Andrew, but it's
It was Andrew Tate.
Andrew, like he looks at me, he sees it, and then instantly a fight breaks out. Where now I'm fighting these men or whatever. But in the dream, like I'm throwing chairs and shit, I'm being like
Absolutely.
and then
WWE.
in the dream, somebody grabs me on my arm, like
Yeah.
and with you see it like 3 fingers on my arm.
3 fingers.
And it's like this, and they pull me like back, you know?
Oh my God.
And that's where I wake up. I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth.
3 fingers.
There is 3 bruises like this.
My God.
As if, and I know like probably I like grab my hand.
In the heat of the moment.
In the heat of the moment, I grab my hand or something. But I was but imagine waking up from that so groggy, just waking up, seeing that in my head. I was like, holy
I'm in a
shit.
Dylan Dog comic book.
This is real now.
Yeah.
Like what's like it was so
oh my
scary.
God, it was the trafficked women trying to contact you through the dream.
Yes, like help us.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate is here.
And you were 14, like what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Me at 14, like I'm coming. I'll come in. I love you. But also when I opened the truck for the first time, the image, like the visuals of the women was the creepiest shit out. Because it like panned out.
I can imagine.
You know, and it's
Panned
just
out.
them in a corner,
They look
naked,
like
just
cattle.
like
They look like cattle.
cattle. And it's like skinny, like bugged eyes out, like just shaking and like bruises everywhere and like dirt on them. It was horrendous.
My worst dream is that I was in like all of my friends. It was like in the height of my anxiety and depression before I was medicated, and everybody just came up to me and they were like, "I hate you."
Oh my
And
god.
then they walked away.
That's worse than human trafficking.
Started melting. And that's the thing. I'm very good with dreams, so I was just like, "Oh, this is a dream.
Yeah.
This is a dream." It continued happening for ages,
That's so weird.
and I was like, oh, I accepted it as reality
Yeah.
eventually. Oh, this is not a
I
dream.
know.
This is reality.
This is
mama."
real.
And then I woke up like, oh my
fucking god. Do you ever have a moment of like you're in a dream and it
And you
is
know
one of
it's a
those
dream?
no. You know, you feel it's real. It's one of those dreams where it's like everything is real and you're about to die. You genuinely have that feeling of I've
You're
accepted
about
death.
to die. I was always
I
like,
have accepted death in that moment.
I'm
I've
always
accept-
like, death is easy. Death is so.
Yeah.
One time, I think it wasn't even a dream, but I think I imagined that I was an old man
Mhm.
and I knew that I was dying and I was
Terrifying.
terrified.
Yeah.
And it was so real to me. That's how I know
Yeah.
I'm an actor. I was laying
A
in bed.
method.
And I was like laying in bed, like, oh my god, I'm dying
I'm dying.
right now, and it's terrifying.
Ew.
Anyways, what's
Hi.
the topic of this week?
Okay, so we were gonna do a thing of like my boyfriend. He's a surprise guest. Oh, no way. Come here.
Go sit next to your girlfriend.
So we're gonna do a thing of he's gonna ask us random fifth grade questions because I love watching those on YouTube because I'm so like, oh my god, that is so funny that you don't know that, and I'm like, do I? No, I don't. So we're gonna do that, and today's team is gonna be knowledge. That is the mother.
Yeah, mother is knowledge. Knowledge, mother.
So mother.
So mothering.
So mothering. Say hi to
Ahmed-
the people.
Hello.
Is that all you have to say?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do?
I am Amel. I do computers.
He does
He
computers.
does computers. He does computers.
He does computers. Get off my leg. It hurts. So okay. What? Okay, he wants the mic. What?
I mean, it's not fifth grade questions. I just ask random trivia questions. I
Random
don't say
trivia
fifth
questions.
grade.
Okay.
But
And then-
I asked GPT. I was lazy, and it itself named the questions easy trivia questions.
Okay,
and
let's
later,
see.
And later we could do like we said we'd do like emotional intelligence, like
Mhm.
a little quiz about like.
Yes, but
if
we're gonna
somebody
ask
cries-
you questions about emotional intelligence, which is where you lack.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
Couldn't be me. I'm a white male.
He is
White straight male.
white straight man
Sorry, I forgot the crucial part of being white and
White-
straight
white
and the
and
male.
straight.
and a male. Disgusting.
I'm your basic average girl, and I'm basic, and I'm average, and I'm girl.
So, girl. Okay, go ahead. What's the first question?
Okay, let's begin with the questions. You can see this is very USA based. The first question is, what is the capital of France?
Nevada.
I don't think so. I think the capital of France.
Is it Le Gay Paris?
Could it be Paris?
Could it be Le Gay Paris?
Did we get it?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, we're so smart. Hug. Yay. If my teachers could see me now. Next
Okay.
one.
Okay, let's see. The second one is, you should know this. How many colors are in a rainbow?
Oh my god.
Orange, grün, ne, rot, orange, gelb, grün und blau und dann kommt lila. Six.
Why German?
Because it was in Mickey Mouse Wonderhouse.
That is so funny. I don't know. I didn't know that, to be honest with you. As a gay woman, I'm kidding.
GPT says that there are 7, not 6.
Rot, orange, gelb, grün und blau und dann kommt lila. No, they're wrong.
Isn't do it in English.
Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue, and then comes lila.
Do they not have pink?
They don't have pink.
Shut up.
Bring my bag right now. It has a pride flag.
As a pride flag. I don't think it's I don't know. I'm
bring
gonna
my,
be
bring my
I'm gonna be
bag right
completely
now.
frank with you. I don't know.
Bring my bag
Bring my
right now.
bag.
And count the colors on the.
But
Freddie
is it
Mercury-
accurate?
On the Freddie Mercury.
Question is if it's accurate. Okay, so it's red, orange, yellow,
Yellow,
green, blue,
and then
black.
lila.
Yeah. He was right. GPT is wrong.
GPT is wrong.
AI is taking over, guys. Can't count colors.
I honestly didn't know. I don't know. So yes, it's 6. GPT made a mistake.
Let's
Yes.
yeah. GPT.
We,
made a
we just fact checked that. Yes, it's 6.
mistake. Okay.
By fact check.
By fact-
Looked at a bag.
I looked at a bag with a pride
Absolutely
flag.
looked at a pride flag, which is states 6.
No, but
Okay.
let's okay. GPT did this one thing. So there's a YouTube channel that does like 100 facts about cartoon characters, and they made one about Butters from Family Guy, South Park,
Okay.
and it was completely wrong. And when people wrote in like, give me 100 facts about Butters, it was all wrong because
Yeah.
GPT just goes like, oh, South Park facts. Here you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna get into this. It can still make mistakes, but there are a bunch of versions of GPT, so it depends on which one you're using.
I have boogers in my nose currently.
Mine at work doesn't let me translate shit.
It has to. You're the boss. You just say, "Hey, translate me this."
I
And
know,
he
but-
says no.
It's not a he, first of all. It's an it.
They say no.
Okay, whatever. Okay, let's go to the
next question.
What gas do plants breathe in that humans and animals breathe out?
Farting.
They breathe in we breathe in oxygen and they take in
Oxygen peroxide.
dioxide. Is it that is it dioxide?
Carbon
Dioxide. Yes. I
Carbon
know it. I know it in
High five.
Bosnian.
We knew it. We knew it.
I know stuff. Yay. Okay. Next one.
Could you tell me the formula for carbon dioxide?
CO2.
Fucking
I said correctly. CO2.
A plus B equals
C
MC
squared.
squared.
Uh,
MC.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Cool. What?
Yes, CO2. John was right.
Yes, thank you. I know stuff.
Okay, let's go to
As
the
I
next
said
one.
yesterday, I had to retake a lot of like tests and shit like that. My D was better than anybody's A.
I went to the same school as he. I can confirm this. I had all A's.
Did you
Next
drink?
one.
Were you an alcoholic?
Yeah.
Did I what?
Drink? Were you an alcoholic?
No, I was a punk and I wore Martins and notary jeans and had.
And I was a
And-
gay
And
alcoholic.
what was your hair?
I had a mohawk, which was
Ooh.
very cool for the.
What do I have right now, Selma?
You don't have a mohawk. The way
I have
he
a
did it,
mullet hawk.
the way he did it, I said it. If you ever do it again, not only am I breaking up with you, I'm denying your existence. We're not.
Okay, that was not part of the questions. Let's go further. Okay, let's see. Which planet is known as the red planet?
Mars. Is it?
Yes, of course.
Yay!
It's a red planet. Okay.
I had no idea. I just like Mars.
Mars.
It's Mars.
Okay, let's go. What is the largest mammal in the world?
A platypus. Joking, I don't know.
Whale.
A human?
White whale. Blue whale.
Blue whale.
Shut up.
Human.
Human. Skin. You know how people are, what's the largest organ of the, and everybody's like, I don't know. And skin?
Skin. Yeah.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Blue whale. Got it. Nice.
We would pass
You would pass fifth grade trivia. questions.
together.
Yeah.
Together.
Okay, with a little work. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Diamond.
Penis.
Diamond. Is it diamond?
My
It's
penis.
diamond.
My
Fuck yes.
my penis when I see middle-aged married men.
There you go. My penis when I say middle-aged women.
My penis when I see women, I guess.
Okay.
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 Straight.
Okay, let's go back to planets. How many planets are in our solar system in total?
Do we count Pluto?
We have to. I will.
I'm
8.
counting Pluto.
8.
NASA says do not count Pluto.
I don't
I
care.
can't-
Who is she?
Who is she?
Who's NASA?
NASA, what's she about?
Who is she about? Why the beef with Pluto?
Okay, so there's
The beef with Pluto because Pluto is too small to be considered a planet.
No.
Neptun, Venera, Zemlja, Mars,
It's 6 or 7.
Saturn, Jupiter, Uran, Neptun, Pluto. 9.
What?
8 if you don't count Pluto.
Is it? I thought it was 7.
Is it 8 if you don't count Pluto?
Yes, it is 8 if you don't count Pluto.
It's 9 if you count Pluto.
So it's 9.
So it's 9.
If you count Pluto.
It's 9.
9.
Move on. Move on.
Not counting Pluto.
Move on.
Okay.
almost kissing and I'm here.
Oh no.
Okay. What is the chemical symbol for gold?
Go fuck yourself.
AU.
Go fuck yourself.
I
have
had
no
this
idea.
internal joke with a friend where I was like, "You're my AU."
Ah,
Aw.
that's sweet.
Okay, let's see. This should be an easy one. What is the boiling point of water?
100 degrees.
Celsius.
Yes, for Americans that's 212 Fahrenheit.
Fuck
Fuck
Fahrenheit.
off.
Fuck America.
Fuck the
honestly.
video game Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
I think you're all saying yeah for YouTube.
Fuckity fuck. Motherfucker.
Cock licking
I mean,
sucking.
we're not getting any views anyways.
Yeah, so we're not gonna get the money. Fuck.
Okay, let's go. Which continent is the largest?
Africa.
By Toto.
No.
Asia?
Play Toto.
It's Asia, yeah.
It's Asia.
Because of Russia.
Okay.
That's how.
Yeah, it's Russia.
Is it,
Russia is the
is,
greatest
it,
continent.
is it New Zealand?
Is it America, the United States of America? Is it New York?
No, they're
Is it New York? Is New York the
the
largest?
greatest country on earth.
Ah.
Shut up.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Correct. It's Alicia Keys.
Okay, this is an American-based question. Who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Okay.
Hamilton.
Yes.
It is indeed George Washington. Another American-based one, I mean USA. Against which country did the United States gain independence in
England.
17?
France.
England.
No, England. Yes, sorry.
Did
I
you
just-
watch Hamilton?
I did. I went into France because of the Statue of Liberty thing that happened.
What technically?
What was that?
Do
Beef?
you know that a friend of mine?
Technically, it is Great Britain, not England. England is just part of Great Britain. So Great Britain's also with Wales, North Scotland. You know, so
Blue
it's,
whale.
it's Great Britain.
Blue whales? Great Britain.
What do you mean beef for?
They had a beef with France, and then they gave him the Statue of Liberty.
There was no beef. They just made it as a gift for the United States.
One
For
of my
what?
friends was a chronic
It was just
liar.
a gift. Nothing. It's a gift.
Yeah.
But for okay,
And they hit a lot of French people in it. And then they were about to go to attack, but then they realized they put him in water. So
Yes.
they all drowned.
that yes.
One of
They
my
were doing
friends-
Trojan horse.
One of for Trojan
Okay.
horse, but like they
Yeah,
drowned
yeah.
accidentally. One of my friends was a chronic liar, and he wanted to say like why Islam is so great.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Well, God made the Statue of Liberty."
Oh my god.
Chronic liar, I tell you.
No shit. Okay, go.
Okay. Let's see. Who discovered America?
Amerigo
Amerigo-
Vespucci.
Yes, and then Columbus
And
came
then
by and took
Columbus-
all the credit
yeah,
for it.
But Amerigo
fucking
Vespucci
bitch.
was the first one
Exactly.
of like the non-Native Americans.
Yes, Columbus is Thomas
Originally-
Edison of people.
Originally, Vikings came through the lands and they became Native Americans.
Technically,
but,
we're all one.
Okay, if we're gonna go into technicalities, yes, it was
Amerigo
Amerigo Vespucci, but officially it is stated that Christopher
Yeah.
Columbus was the first one to set foot in America.
Sure, but I'm saying Columbus is the Thomas Edison of history, like deeper history.
I wouldn't call him Thomas Edison of history,
I would.
but sure.
I will.
He
Do you
trampled
want
an
to hear a
elephant.
fun fact about Christopher Columbus?
Sure.
Do you know how he ended up?
Oh,
Hung.
he was searching for
They,
spice.
they hung him in Spain
Love.
because he was one of the biggest slave trade owners in Spain, but funny enough, they did
So
not hang
funny.
him because of the slaves. They hung him because he
Hanged.
didn't pay taxes.
They hanged. You can't.
They hanged him because he didn't pay taxes to the Queen of Spain.
Oh my god!
Obviously.
The modern day Shakira.
The modern day Shakira Columbus. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna die on this hill. Columbus was a horrible.
Yeah, he was. He wanted to go to India, and then he came. That's why they called Native Americans Indians.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do. There are 5-6 sport questions which I also don't know because we are not very sporty people.
Oh, let's do sport questions.
Yeah. Let's do something that we know we're not gonna know, just to be
Novak
funny.
Djokovic,
Okay, we're starting off with an easy.
Janan
one.
Musa.
We're starting off with a very easy one. How many players are there in a football team? For Americans, we mean soccer.
32
11.
Yes, that's
In one.
correct. 11 in one team.
per team. Yeah, so
Per team.
32 in a game.
That is so me coded. To die on a hill that I like just out of nothing.
Okay, let's go to the second one. Well, this should also be easy. What sport does Serena Williams play?
Tennis.
So women in STEM.
Women in STEM, honestly.
That is correct. Okay, how about which country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics?
Eurovision.
Bosnia.
Bosnia.
2016. Wait, it wasn't Japan. Japan was earlier.
It's a Qatar.
It's a South American country.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Stop for Africa.
Qatar is not in South America.
Baka, baka,
Qatar hosted the World
Stop
Football.
Oh no, that's Shakira for football.
I don't know who, what.
Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
Give a fuck.
So yeah, the Brazilian
Ew.
Olympics.
I have never heard I have nothing on bowling, so this one is about what is the highest score possible in 10-pin bowling?
32.
100.
300. I don't know what this question means. I just
You went to 200, like 30.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
300.
300 because like every time you score a strike.
Okay.
And I know that it's a round 100 number, so I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
either
yeah.
200 or 300. Because of The Simpsons.
it is 300. Okay.
Homer kept
Do
scoring.
like fun
300s.
pop culture ones.
I love that you were like, let's ask questions that we don't know. Anyways, fuck off. I'm like,
Yeah, see,
No,
knowledge.
no, okay.
You said let's do them. Okay, there's one left which you should know. In which sport would you perform a slam dunk?
in basketball.
Boxing.
Chess. Chess.
Yes. Final answer is chess. Chess.
We love chess in this household. Yeah, that is basketball. Okay, that's done with her.
I know
Yes,
because of
yes.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes, we're going to music now.
But they're not gonna be like, "Who's Madonna?"
Yeah.
Actually, there is a question about her.
Oh,
Yay!
Did not do these. The ChatGPT came up with them
Oh,
himself.
he
Let's refer
knows
to
he
him.
knows what faggots we
Okay.
are.
Exactly.
First song is who sings the popular song Thriller?
Michael Jackson.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, it's Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Stupid.
Michael Jackson covered it.
Yeah.
Later on.
How many keys are on a standard piano?
I don't know about that, but let me tell you, a key that opens every lock is a good key. But a lock that's opened by every key is a bad lock.
I have a keyboard at home, so I know this answer. I'm not gonna tell you. Don't know. I have 32.
Yeah, 6. 4.
No, that's.
Are you forgetting how big a piano
Yeah,
is?
a
Four.
piano is this big.
No, it's
four.
88. Actually.
88. It's not
88
32.
It's not 4.
Well, it's 32 on a synthesizer.
And the
A
synthesizer is smaller.
A synthesizer is not a real instrument, people.
Oh,
You're not an instrument.
You know what? The first human. Fun fact of trivia that I learned from going to musical school.
Uh-huh.
What's the first instrument?
Voice.
Human voice.
I'm amazing. Okay.
Okay, let's go. What nationality was the famous composer Mozart?
Italian. Is that was he
Austrian.
not German?
Austrian.
It was Austrian.
Okay.
Yeah, German, Austrian.
Yeah. I was just being cheeky.
German and Austria are not the same. Don't listen, people.
Yes, they are.
I
They are
mean,
not.
I support both of them in my work. So
I love Austria more because of the mountains.
And the cows. They have a lot more cows than Germany.
and
Yes.
because of the Sound of Music.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay. This is the famous question for Selma and John. Who is known as the Queen of Pop?
Michael Jackson.
Michael B. Jordan. The Queen of Pop, Elton John. Because he's a queen. No, it's my one and only girl, Madonna.
Absolutely.
I thought it was Janet Jackson.
That's not.
How
I
about
thought
that?
it was our life, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
It is Jesus Christ. Of
Oh,
course.
okay.
You are stepping on.
Okay, God. Okay, I put one of our own questions. This is my question. Let's see. How many republics did the former Republic of Yugoslavia have?
10 and then District Brčko.
Okay, let's do it.
Republic.
Yeah, I'm joking, I'm
Republic.
joking.
Just
It's not like just countries. Okay, so we have Buttfuck, Nevada, which is
AKA
our
Bosnia.
country. Yeah, Bosnia. So Croatia, Serbia, Slovenia, Macedonia. What am I missing? I didn't.
Kosovo.
Montenegro.
Montenegro, Kosovo.
No. So we're done. 6. Is that it?
Six.
6 is the final. Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kosovo.
These are, by the way, like our neighboring country. Like asking an American. Well, American is one example. Asking fucking. Never mind. Like German. Like what about Austria? Like Okay, go.
okay. These questions are now miscellaneous category.
Oh,
and
fun.
The first one is in the nursery rhyme. Who sat on a wall before having a great fall?
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty. I know that. Yeah. I love Humpty Dumpty.
It is Humpty Dumpty.
In the Russian song Billy Billy Bum.
Ooh, shit.
Talk about night.
Talk about nightmares. Jeez.
Okay, let's do an easier one. What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan?
Tinkerbell.
It is Tinkerbell.
She didn't have a thigh gap. No, because it was such a thing of like when thigh gaps were popular,
Yeah, she
and
was.
people were like,
She came out thick.
Tinkerbell didn't even have it.
Yeah. She came out thick. I love her.
Okay.
Feminism.
The feminism. She didn't get attention and almost died.
Is that not the most womanly thing you've ever heard?
That's so sexist, Selma.
No, it's a beautiful thing that women possess. I love women.
Yeah, she does love women.
I do.
Okay. Which ancient civilization invented the paper and gunpowder?
Chinese.
Really?
Yeah, Chinese people. You know how
I would have
gunpowder
said the
originated?
Ottoman Empire.
You know how gunpowder originated? Fireworks.
So fireworks came before guns?
Yes.
That is so weird to me.
Yes, it's the Chinese, and it was 100 AD, so 100 years after Christ.
It makes sense that Chinese would be like
Yeah.
fireworky, but I didn't know that. Okay.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
Ooh, three.
8.
Three?
Oh no, he has 8 tentacles. He does have 3 hearts.
It's
He
just-
does.
It's somewhere in the back of my head,
It,
and I got it.
it was in a Mickey Mouse a long time ago.
That's I know I heard it somewhere on like a TV show, and I was like, it's there. Isn't human brain weird?
I know.
Did I ever think about that? How
Aren't-
many hearts
Aren't,
does an
aren't
octopus have?
human octopus hearts weird?
Yes. Okay, next one.
Next one is what
I
is
have a
the
washing machine
highest grossing film of all time?
Same
It
film?
used to be Avatar, but now it's Avengers Endgame.
Gross. Hate them both. I don't know.
Apparently, GPT says, as of my last update, blah blah blah, it's Avatar.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Avatar. It's still Avatar.
Barbie.
It
In my
should be
opinion,
Barbie.
it's Barbie.
No, Avatar was for a long while the highest grossing, and then I think Avengers Endgame. took it
Okay, we
over.
have a very fun one now that I also did not know personally. It is which fruit is the most popular and most consumed in the entire world?
Apples, oranges,
Grapes.
bananas.
Shut up.
Bananas. Even I love bananas.
I love bananas, but it's like, isn't that like a very
Tropical.
tropical fruit type shit?
Well, we have.
Like you can grow grapes anywhere. Is my point.
My grandfather has a vineyard.
That's what I'm saying. Grapes are such a universal thing.
I mean, I'm not getting into it. It's just bananas, but they grow in India, so they make a lot of them.
Sure, but
And
like,
there's a lot of Indians.
it's like saying lemons. Like, yeah, everyone has lemons, but they don't grow everywhere.
Yeah, well, okay. So also
No, but like
second-
everybody can grow grapes, but like
not everybody.
does
can
everybody
grow
want to
bananas.
eat? Does everybody want to eat grapes?
What? What does
Why
that have to
wouldn't
do?
you-
With, what does that have to do with bananas?
No, but like everybody wants to
What
eat
do you mean? What does
bananas.
that have to do with? It has
Everybody-
everything to do with
Everybody wants to eat bananas. Not everybody wants to eat grapes.
but
But you get what I'm saying.
I think, like for
I
example,
don't, you're
India.
dumb.
Should have been apples.
Why?
Because I'm just like
Because they're served at McDonald's,
largely looking like you can grow an apple tree everywhere. So like or like grapes and shit. Bananas are a tropical thing.
But bananas also grow in heaps, so for one apple you get like 5 bananas,
Okay, cool. Next one.
And okay, next one is what is the most spoken language in the world? It's a trick
Chinese.
question.
Mandarin.
Mandarin, yes.
Yes, it's
It's not
Mandarin.
a trick question. Everyone knows that.
Oh, I don't know. GPT says. I knew that, but GPT, it may be for 5th graders. It is a trick question.
We're so smart.
That's right. Yay.
Okay.
Where do I put my booger?
What is the color of an emerald?
Green.
Yeah.
Emerald green.
Emerald green. I only know that because of Dolly Parton.
Okay.
Because Emerald, like the song Jolene, is Emerald green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do harder ones. These are little. Yes, these are 5th, 5th, 6th grade. I can ask you actual questions.
Ask us.
Ask us something fun. Let's do quirky fun. Do like something jokey.
Something joke.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, make some up. Let's see you go.
I don't think.
I don't
make
think
up-
I don't think you can just ask somebody make up hard trivia questions.
But
Selma, what's the Pythagoras theorem?
what is it?
The answer was in this episode of the podcast.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Congratulations. How was he killed? He was drawing circles and a guard came up and he was like, "Please don't step on my circles," and the guard killed him.
Shut the that's so good. I'm so happy for the guard.
I cannot confirm the story. I don't know.
My math
believe
teacher
it.
told us so. That was
I believe it. I'd kill him too.
Oh, do these? Okay. What? Okay. What does DNA stand for?
data
Something analysis.
napalm
Nepal.
anal
It's
dianuclear no
It starts
Nucle-
D-O.
DO.
E-O.
Deodorant.
No.
the
Dick.
the do
Not dick.
do
Wait, down, down.
nuclear
Is it nuclear or something?
no close is it no close
Oh wait.
no close it's a no close
Close to nucleus. It's nucleide, but what comes before that?
do dun, dun.
Okay, I'm not sure how to even read this in English.
Deox. Fuck off. It's acid and something. Dio.
Deoxyribonucleic acid. I have no idea how do you say it in English. But
How did you
that's
guys not know that? I was just pretending.
Okay, okay.
So stupid you are.
I am very stupid. What is the largest desert in the world?
Sahara.
I think that's a trick question, and it's not the Sahara. It's actually my wet pussy when it's
If
dry.
it's that,
When it's dry,
my wet pussy is this desert. I don't know. Is it
It's-
is it Sahara?
okay. I thought it was a trick question. It wasn't Sahara.
Okay, let's switch up and go to harder trivia questions.
I hope he just ducks the GPA saying harder.
I mean, these are pretty.
Harder, daddy.
Okay, let's see, for example, who collaborated with Karl Marx to produce the Communist Manifesto?
Nietzsche.
Putin. Kim Jong Un.
Me.
Oh,
It's Friedrich Engels, but you know,
I said it was Friedrich.
there you go. Half a point.
Half a point.
it was one of the Friedrich, you know.
Well, it was one
There
of
are
the
two
Friedrich.
famous Friedrichs. It's either Nietzsche or Engels
Yeah.
from that time period.
Who has ever heard of whatever angle is he was? Whatever angle he was in.
I actually heard of it. Not even. Okay, let's say
Hard trivia question. Do you believe in life after love?
these are just okay. Who was murdered along with O.J. Simpson's estranged wife Nicole?
Her at the time boyfriend. It was a white guy. I forgot his name.
Wasn't he like a cleaner or something?
No, it was he caught the two of them together. I know there, and then he killed them both, but I forgot his name.
And then somebody else caught him, and he said, "I didn't see."
See,
Oh,
that's actually correct. His name's just Ronald Goldman. That's
Yeah, Jewish motherfucker.
Why is he a motherfucker?
I don't
He was
know.
Killed.
He was killed. It's
Do you
just
do
funny.
you guys know? Okay, so you all know that O.J. Simpson released the book "If I Had Done It," no-
Which
but no,
me?
listen. Nobody bought the book.
No
But
way.
later, O.J. Simpson was found like guilty. Like he still
From
had
stealing shit?
he had to pay the families
Hmm.
of the families he murdered, and then all the royalties of that book go to them now. And now the book is called "I Did It," and the "if" is like a millimeter.
Oh my god!
Like it's "if" hidden, and
Yeah,
then "I did it."
I'd done it. I'd done it.
If I done
I'd done it. I don't know. That whole story arc for me was so
story arc
because it
in
was
this universe.
in this lifetime. This dude, Jesus. I'm just so
He's Jesus.
yes, he is Jesus. Like nobody, everyone was like, "Well, he didn't do it. They're just saying that he did it because he's a black man." First of all, there were only 2 pairs of those gloves, and like the other one was with some dude in like fucking Sweden or some shit. It's like, well, no, it's not him. And then they made him put on the glove in court, and he was like, "Oh man, it doesn't fit." Like, and that was his like defense is that the reason why it's not his glove is that it doesn't like fit his fingers, and he got away with it.
He just ate a lot.
Motherfucker!
should we do gay trivia questions? Gay,
Yay!
but it's like gay history trivia questions. So
No,
I
it's
think
not
you're
gay.
gonna suck at these.
Nobody died at Stonewall.
He died at stone. That much I know.
Let's see. What was the very first country to allow and introduce same-sex marriage?
Ireland.
It's
It's not Ireland.
It is in European. Yes,
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Yes.
I know that Ireland was like very
very early on.
yes. So Ireland did it in 2002, but Netherlands did it in 2001,
Good for
Oh, when we
them.
were born.
and they did it before 9/11. That's a funny fact.
Okay.
1st of April, 21.
It was a big joke. 1st of April.
Okay, this is one that I also know. What was the name of the extremely talented crypto analyst
Milk.
and computer scientist who,
Ooh.
after being subjected to chemical castration, is believed to have taken his own life in 1954?
Schindler's List.
I know him. I forgot his name. We watched the movie on
He
him.
was played by Benedict
yeah,
Cumberbatch.
cucumber guy.
So yeah, he actually managed to crack the Enigma, the German
Yeah.
spy code in
Yeah,
World
the
War
movie's
II.
called Enigma.
Yeah, and then they had like, "Oh, you're gay. Let's castrate you."
Yeah, and do you know who came up with that decision? The same Winston Churchill that people praise so much.
Who praises Winston Churchill?
If you're in the history nerds, they all praise him.
I'm so not into
Anyways,
history nerds.
his name was Alan Turing. He's the father of computer science as well and computers.
I love him. R.I.P. Alan. I love Alan.
Did they do a different Alan?
We do it different now.
Okay. When was the first gay and lesbian march on Washington?
1969.
Fucking 73.
Close, 1965, apparently.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Nobody was killed. So.
I thought there was gonna be gay questions like, what did Lady
Who's-
Gaga? What statement did Lady Gaga made when she was singing in Russia?
who's Diva Hunty works?
Yeah. Who is mother of mothers?
I thought it was gonna be like, where is the lesbian poet from? And I was gonna be like Lesbos, and I'm gonna
Okay,
be
here's a fun one. I mean, it's also historical, but in what year did the American Psychological Association remove homosexuality from its list of mental disorders?
1982.
It's somewhere in the 70s, 100%.
Yes, it's somewhere in the 70s.
73.
So 1982.
Yes, 73.
Shut up.
1982.
1973.
They always go 3. Like 83.
And
They
their
go
law
test.
behind it was that homosexuality per se implies no impairment in judgment, stability, reliability, or general social capability.
They
See,
should
that's
see
just
me.
a lie.
They should see
You
me
should see me.
in a crown.
That's a lie.
That's a
Okay,
bald
this
faced
one
lie.
this is very fun. Which derogatory name was given to a machine used in the 50s and other organizations that try to identify gay men?
Fax scans.
I don't know, but it bet
Derogatory name for a machine to discover gay men.
for a machine.
The government used this. The government used this
Okay.
machine.
Okay, well, give us a chance here.
It was
Okay.
a fairy locator or something like that.
Although very good guesses, but if I tell you, it's just gonna give it. Should I just tell you?
Yeah, give it.
The fruit machine.
Ah,
God, yes.
God.
That was everything I
Should we
wanted and
get
more.
one? Should we get
Let's
one?
get a fruit machine. It would just blow up. Come here and be like beep 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 beep.
In the popular hit series Fellow Travelers, he had to go past the gate test.
Oh.
So they were like he would show
Be
it.
a detective. That's
You
my-
show pictures of hot men
and if you
on
like,
on
get-
a lie detector, and then he also
Wow.
goes like, "Were you ever in love with a man?" And that was a big like, was he in love with him? And he goes like,
yeah,
"No,"
yeah. Wow.
and he managed to lie. And
Good
then
for him.
yeah,
Okay, let's. This is also a fun one. Which was the first U.S. state to outlaw discrimination based on sexual orientation?
Texas,
I was about to say
fucking
fucking
Texas,
Dallas. California, New York.
No,
San Francisco,
no. Don't think about the very pro-leftist states. today.
Texas.
No, it's close to Texas.
Florida.
I think it's up to somewhere in the Midwest. I assume I'm not good.
Michigan.
Wisconsin.
Wow.
Wow, what
Could have given me a million
random
years.
because that's not like
It's not-
homophobic and it's not
it's
like
not
we
liberal.
love gay.
Look at this. So Wisconsin outlawed this kind of discrimination in 1982. California,
Did I not say
California, New Jersey, and Rhode Island in 2002. So 20 years later than Wisconsin.
Look at Wisconsin.
They have good cheese.
Yeah. Is that where the Packers are? Like, isn't that the whole thing? With, like football teams where it's like Packers versus whatever the other. And they're like cheeseheads and everyone makes fun of them. Like, you're a cheesehead.
This ain't Texas.
We ain't hold them.
Mm.
Okay, maybe you should know this. What composer of musicals West Side Story and On the Town
It was-
achieved perhaps his greatest fame as one of the outstanding conductors in American history?
Fuck, I'm gonna hate myself. Stephen Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim. No. It's fucking hell. Phantom of the Opera. Andrew Lloyd Webber. No.
Andrew Lloyd Webber is not gay.
Here it says Leonard Bernstein.
Leonard Bernstein. Oh, okay.
Never heard of it. I was about to say the American Horror Story. That's his face.
Sam Levinson.
No. Or whatever. But I was gonna say him because it's funny.
Okay, I did not know this one. What popular symbol of gay pride originated in a Nazi concentration camp?
The triangle, a pink triangle or
Pink
a purple
triangle, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
they marked gay men with that.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
he's actually right. The men convicted under the German law known as Paragraph 75, which criminalizes homosexual relations, they were given a pink triangle to identify them.
Why pink?
Cause gay,
I know, but that's come on, it's just offensive.
and you think concentration
No.
camps weren't offensive?
No.
They were all about respect and love.
Somebody was like, you know what's gonna make this fun? Let's make it pink.
Pink.
Okay, let's go to some easier gay pride questions. So, for example, even
Who's
I,
RuPaul?
I mean, what month is recognized as Pride Month?
February.
August.
Is it June?
Yes,
No
it's
joke. Is it June?
June. Yeah.
It is June. Okay, which city hosts one of the largest pride parades in the world?
San Francisco.
Los Angeles.
Serbia.
Serbia? It's actually New York City.
I was about to say
Yeah.
fucking
Okay. What is the name of the transgender pride color?
Martha P. Johnson. Marsha P. Johnson.
What's the name of
I don't. They ask what is the name of the transgender pride flag color?
Marsha P. Johnson.
No,
the name?
and
Pink and blue.
they just answer light blue, pink, and white.
What did I just say?
Okay. I think this. Who is known as the mother of modern drag?
RuPaul.
Who is known as the mother of modern drag queens and helped initiate the Stonewall riots?
Oh, Marsha
RuPaul.
P. Johnson. Marsha P. Johnson.
RuPaul.
No, Marsha P. Johnson.
It's Marsha P.
She
Johnson.
threw the, quote unquote threw the first shot at Stonewall.
Oh,
She was
okay.
like, "I'm not gonna get arrested for this. Fuck y'all."
Good for her.
Yeah. RuPaul was way before her.
Okay. Another surprising one. Which U.S. state was the first to decriminalize homosexuality in 1962, even before the outlaw of the Psychiatrist Association?
Texas. Wisconsin.
Thinking
Arkansas.
Florida.
It's also a weird one. Okay, it
Kansas.
begins with an I.
Arizona.
Ireland.
I.
Ireland.
Oh, I always go to Idaho.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Oh, I won't.
11 years before the National Psychological Association decriminalized it.
Why
as
is
a-
this
as a-
so? Because
Still Illinois.
Europeans were already like, faggy.
Yeah. But Europeans are like,
Okay.
he's not gay. He's just a little.
This one is for Selma.
This is
What
creative.
drag queen reality competition has gained international popularity?
RuPaul's Drag Race.
No,
Absolutely.
it's Heidi Klum's drag. There's like a Heidi Klum drag thing.
Okay.
What's the middle? They had like some girl did a RuPaul and like his last name
RuPaul Charles.
or something, and then and she was doing a thing of like, and you're gonna say that on the RuPaul last name, the Drag Race, and everyone was like, what?
RuPaul Charles.
Another fun one, I guess. Which artist released the song "Born This Way," known for its LGBTQ plus anthem status?
Elton John.
Elton John.
I think it was Johnny
Absolutely.
Cash.
I think it was Donald Trump.
Yes. I
With
think
his
it
one
was it
song
was
with
it
you.
Metallica?
It was Metallica. And then Lady Gaga later stole it.
Wasn't
And
she the lead singer of Metallica for a while?
She was.
in the 60s, 70s.
For a quick little run there.
Okay, of course.
But jokes aside, it was actually the Jersey Boys.
Okay. It was Lady Gaga, of course.
Imagine if it was like One Direction type thing. Like
Okay. What historic event marked the beginning of the modern LGBTQ plus rights movement?
nobody was killed at Stonewall.
Stonewall.
Yeah.
Nobody
Okay.
was killed.
Okay. What term is commonly used to describe people who identify outside of traditional gender norms?
Queer,
Transgender.
non-binary.
Non-binary.
Ah, okay. So
Queer.
'cause
Everyone is queer, you know.
because transgenderism still is like man and woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Which TV show featured one of the first transgender characters played by a transgender actress? Oh my god. Golden Girls.
It's the new black.
Golden Girls.
Pose.
What was? Do you know who made that show? Fucking him from Glee and American Horror Story. Harvey
Pose?
Jones.
Wait a minute. Wait, when was Pose out?
Like recently, fairly recently.
They had. What's the question?
The question was, which TV show featured one of the first transgender characters played by a transgender actress?
Orange is the New Black came out like in 2011 type shit, and they had what's her face?
But was it
The black one.
Was she actually trans?
Yes, she's like one of the biggest like activists for transgender. Just Google it.
Well, this very gay website says Pose.
Well, I'm gayer than that.
Oh,
website.
Pose is from 2018 and
Okay, Orange is the New Black when did it come out?
probably a lot earlier.
It's not 2000.
2013.
There you go.
Maybe they mean
What's her
main
name? Go
characters?
to. She was one of the main
Uzo
characters.
Aduba.
Yes.
Danielle Brooks.
Give me the
Natasha
images.
Lyonne.
Yeah. Wait, where is she? They have 14 million women in this. Laverne Cox.
Laverne Cox.
Yes, Laverne Cox, 2001. Fuck your website. They know shit.
What's her last name?
Cox.
Cox.
Does it like Cox?
Oh, he played like she has a brother who played his sister's character pre-transitioning.
Yeah. The shit,
Two
like
of us.
the whole storyline is based around her being trans. Fuck your website.
Is that the one in prison? What they're in
Yes,
prison?
when there's a lot of lesbian sex. Why do I like it? I don't know. For the plot.
Okay. Yeah. This one is about What famous LGBTQ plus icon is known for her role in the Golden Girls?
All
B.
of them.
Arthur.
B. Arthur, Betty White.
But B. Arthur was the most outspoken activist.
Yeah,
of
B.
all.
Arthur was the one that's
B. Arthur. Again, who is known as the Queen of Pop and a prominent LGBTQ plus ally?
Elton John.
We have this ongoing joke whenever we play charades. We just go Lizzo.
Lizzo.
I have no more questions.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
well-
it's a lot of time has passed.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
Do you want to do a mother of the week?
Yeah, do you have a mother of the week?
A mother of the week.
Like,
That's an iconic woman of the week. It doesn't have to be a woman, but somebody who's very mother.
Can I say Mother Russia?
why?
Why was she mothering?
Why this week?
Birth of the Revolution?
That happened this week?
Well, maybe.
Revolution didn't exist before this. Yeah.
No, I don't know of any mothers this week. I know of all mothers, but
No, but who did you see in world was like iconic?
well, not this week, but Angela Merkel.
Oh, she works it.
I find her to be one of the best politicians ever, European wise. Yeah.
People must trust us.
No.
Hilarious. That was a creation.
That's not Angela Merkel, the German prime minister.
I know,
for
but
50
she didn't say people must trust us.
That was like some Croatian bitch.
That was a Croatian minister that has no idea of the English language.
But there's
Like, let them eat cake.
there's those two
was not
politicians who people ship with each other,
Aw,
and it's so cute, and they're just good
That's-
friends.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but it's
I
hilarious.
saw those edits. It's just so funny. Like, take the two guys that are just trying to be bros, and they put like fucking hearts over it, being like, "Send me over the rail."
And it's two politicians like looking at each other like, "Hi."
Like, so just to clarify, I would say Angela Merkel. I love her.
Okay, sure.
Queen.
Angela Merkel.
And she was prime minister for 15 years in Germany.
But is she the secret to healthy hair?
Yes, she is the secret to healthy hair.
No, it's Meghan Markle.
Okay, but can it also be Angela Merkel?
Sure.
Okay, so I think she in a world full of male politicians, especially Europe wise, and with the right wing activists, she has been a very powerful woman, and she ruled for 15 years, more than any man, even Hitler.
Selma, who's your mother of the week?
My mother of the week, I've decided during this podcast, is going to be Nora Roberts. Nora
Okay.
Roberts, I know nothing about her. I'm going to be
You've read
completely
2
frank.
books from Nora Roberts.
No, my thing
Do
with
you
Nora
think that
Roberts
it's a
is
pen name? Like it's some lonely ass dude living in
Uh-huh,
Miami,
and
it's
just, like,
Nora Roberts,
Nora
and he
Roberts.
also writes like
yeah.
different like names as well.
For me, Nora Roberts has been such a enigma,
Okay.
mystery.
Enigma, the World War II,
Yes,
like the decoding
Just
by
going
Alan
like-
Tudyk.
yes.
By Alan Tudyk.
Turing.
He could be your mother of the week,
Yeah.
What? But it's a man.
but he's
Besides,
still
like,
mothering.
his mothering. Like, who would be?
Pedro Pascal
Pedro,
mothers.
yeah, Pedro Pascal would be such a mother.
I will still stick to Angela Merkel.
Okay.
For me, Nora Roberts is because I've seen that bitch everywhere I go. So any market, like you can go to a drugstore for makeup,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like a bookshelf, and it's just gonna be a shelf full of Nora Roberts books. Never in a million years. She's not a renowned writer. She's not like
She's
oh
not critically acclaimed.
yes. It's just these random cheesy ass fucking
Sex stories.
sex like just like Twilight type shit stories.
Romance.
Roma, and it's just this like he was a skater boy.
He was a boy.
and
she was
a
a girl.
I mean, can she make it any more obvious?
In this day and age, it's very important.
Yes. And so she's in every single store, and I've read like one or two of her books, but I know her in depth. I see her every time I walk in anywhere, and I
see
just
her every time I look in the mirror.
exactly, and I'm just looking at it like, how much money do you have
Okay.
for no like
Like she has a mansion in Bollywood.
exactly
In Bollywood.
like how I don't know. I love her, and she's my mother of the week. I'm just so like fascinated.
My mother of the week are Karen and Georgia.
Okay.
They host the murder podcast that I like.
Oh yeah.
And I used to listen to them like religiously, and now I'm re-listening to it again from the first episodes, and they're just so funny. And a lot of our podcasting style come from them. And when I walk him now, I listen to Karen and Georgia, and they're so funny and they're so hilarious, and they're me and you. And yeah, they're my mother of the week. I love them. I love them dearly.
Love them dearly too.
So we did 2 recordings. So one's 47 minutes, and the other I don't know how long it is. But yeah, we talked. We talked.
We talked. We did it.
mouths off.
It's great.
Next week, get ready, bitch, because we're talking Mamma Mia 2. Here we go again.
Oh yay!
Can't wait. It's gonna be a 14-hour
I
episode.
know.
Thank you for having me as a guest on the podcast.
You're leaving
you.
for Germany tomorrow.
Thank you for coming on.
On Monday, actually, so today, but
2 days after
yes,
tomorrow.
Yes, the day after tomorrow.
No, 2 days after tomorrow.
That's Tuesday.
No, it's 2 days after tomorrow, which is Wednesday.
what?
You're- I'm confused. Point is, you're leaving for Germany, but thank
We're
you for
gonna
coming
miss
on.
you dearly.
Yes.
Just to clarify, I did not come from Germany just to be on this podcast. I've
Okay.
been here for 3 weeks.
No. We
No,
invited him
he's-
from Germany.
Yes, and he came. Just
Yeah,
For
okay,
this,
okay.
just
I
to read on.
podcast.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I actually came from Germany. To
He
do
would
this.
actually leave right now, but complications.
Yeah. Like travel issues.
Yeah,
Well,
But no, and he's gonna give me money to buy. He's gonna give me money to buy my Lego set that I
Mm.
want.
Yes, because I do computers and we make bucks.
And
I
I'm
make
very
bag.
thankful for that.
mm.
Anyways, hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. People who stuck around, text Turkey.
Anybody.
Anybody, please text us
Just
Turkey.
give us turkey just so we know.
Please, a turkey emoji would be okay.
I'll give you money.
I will give you money. Please text us Turkey.
Please.
I will personally PayPal you $50 to do it.
There
to
you
give us
go.
Turkey. To
You
text
know the other. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna call you out a little bit. We did this a lot. We always said
Every
text, and
episode.
every time, even he goes like, "I'm gonna text turkey," and then you never do because you
but,
not
but
watch.
Amal admits that he doesn't watch. He doesn't lie about it and then goes like,
I know, but who?
Watch the first episode and then watch this one
Congratulations.
because I was in it. So.
Mm,
watch the one with Diana. That's my favorite one currently. We talk very passionately and very
Yeah.
lovingly, and we're fun with each other.
yes.
And I think we're getting the hang of this.
yes, sister.
So yeah,
There we
bye,
go.
bitches.
Bye. Bye.